Countdown.
Yikes. All right, Johnny, take us away. I think we're up.
Yeah. Are we live? I think we're good. Are we good here?
I think we're good here.
I can't tell. Let's see.
Yeah,
can people hear us? Check 1, 2 if people can hear us in the comment section.
We got to see if we can get them to join first. There we go. All right. We're in. We're live. We got a woohoo in the chat.
Do you hear us? Are we here? Do people get us?
See and hear, y'all. Look at that. All right.
Okay, I can actually hear us now. I'm going to be fighting some technical support people here soon, but Coop, just take it away. Let's get this going here.
What's happening? Oh, here we are. Fantasy Alarm. We are back. We had some technical issues there. Hey, week 1 jitters. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you guys out, get them out, get your questions in. So, yeah, we might not have all the fancy bells and whistles on this stream that we have over here, but what we have is we have me, we have John and Impemba, we have you, we have the Fantasy Alarm family. We're going to answer every question that we can in the chat. So, thank you guys for popping in because we missed a few minutes there. Let's get it up and running right now. First question here that's coming in the chat. And again, I apologize to the people that got in there early on the other one. We got to figure out what caused that issue there because the stream started, but our cameras weren't coming through. I don't know. Either way, we've been working on this information for months and months and months since February before the draft. After the draft, we got everything sorted. We've ranked every single player. That's all up on the Fantasy Alarm page for anybody that wants to become a member. Get set up now. But today, here for free on the YouTube, we're going to answer every question that comes in, starting with Coulter the Lion. He says, good morning, PPR. Cade Otton or Colston Loveland? That's an interesting one. I mean, Cade Otton, people keep pointing out to how Cade Otton had good games in the past when Chris Godwin was hurt, but they didn't have Emeka Egbuka there. So you got to lean into whether you feel like a conservative player or whether you're playing for upside. Cade Otton should be the safe but potentially boring option. Colston Loveland is the guy that has the big upside as the rookie that could be playing a big slot role. For me, I don't like to play it with the safe option. I'm going big with Loveland. If Loveland is a guy only playing like 30, 40% of the snaps as a rookie and he face plants week 1, well, you got the rest of your life to start the safe but boring Cade Otton. I'm going for upside with Colston Loveland. So let's have some fun today. Get him in there. You agree, John?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, again, you're taking the first round tight end here, obviously drafted by a head coach to fit into his system. We saw Sam Laporta have a really good rookie year. Even last year was still a good year. It just people had maybe expected him to kind of be a top 5, tight end or whatever. But from like general tight end standards, it wasn't a bad season. And Otton just has a lot to deal with there. So I'd rather go and trust Loveland there as well. I don't have the ability to pull up questions, Coop, so you're gonna have to manage all of this.
Absolutely. So next one here from Chris UFC 97. Jameson Williams or DJ Moore? These are a couple big dogs, guys that you drafted fairly early in your draft. John, where are you leaning on this one?
I'm going DJ Moore. I like Jameson Williams as much as the next person. He's honestly one of my favorite guys to have in best ball. Big boomer best ball. He just got paid as well, which is huge. So he's going to get the targets. But I just think DJ Moore, you're going to see utilize more. I'm kind of excited to see how he fits into this Ben Johnson offense. There's reports that he's even being used out of the backfield a little bit, which is what we saw out of him when he was in Carolina at times. So I think you're going to see more out of DJ Moore here today.
Yeah, and this is a guy that has 3 different seasons with 90 receptions, not targets, receptions, including the last 2 years. Like, if this was like a Khalil Shakir or middle of the pack type guy versus JMO, I'd go upside. But DJ Moore has a better floor and just as much upside. So you got to go with DJ Moore there. Jerry Jeudy or Austin Eckler? I'll go with Jeudy here. Our concerns for the Browns on draft day were that this is a team with a 4.5 over-under win total. Joe Flacco is a quarterback now, but we're worried about down the stretch when this team's losing a ton of games and they open up the QB clown car and start letting Dylan Gabriel and Shadur Sanders start games. That's not a problem right now. Right now, they're going up against the Bengals in what should be a shootout, and it's only a 5.5 point spread. You would think it would be more like 8.5, like the Broncos-Panthers game, but they're expecting Flacco and the boys to punch back. So I'm going with Judy here, even
Yeah.
in a standard league. I mean, Eckler's not that good in standard either, right, John?
No, we don't really know what Eckler's role is going to be in terms of volume of touches, too. We know he's going to be the third down guy, but like, we don't really know much more there. What if they're leading? Are they going to need to go third down role that often? So Judy makes much more sense here today.
Yeah, much more. Next one here, JJ McCarthy or T-Law. John, these are two of your favorites here. Two of your favorite sleepers.
Yeah. I'm going to go Trevor Lawrence in this spot, though. 4-point touchdown. He adds a little bit more rushing upside, so I'd rather go T-Law in that spot against Carolina than JJ versus the Bears.
Yeah, T-Law is one of our favorite plays, especially in DFS this week. Great news to hear Travis Hunter is going to play virtually the whole game here, and they're going against the Panthers. So it's a good matchup. I like having JJ McCarthy on my team on the bench. I want to see what he looks like. Also, JJ McCarthy isn't going to really hit his maximum output for 3 weeks until we get Jordan Addison back. I mean, that's why he's a stash to me that I like to have, but I like to have him on the bench. Next one here, Juwan Jennings or Roma Dunze. This is interesting because Juwan Jennings likely to get a full-time role, even he's been banged up, but they really don't have much else behind him and Ricky Pearsall. They also use a lot of 2 wide receiver sets because of the fullback and the tight end usage. On the other side, you have Roma Dunze, who's been getting a lot of hype, made a lot of contested catches last year, and people are saying he could have a major role. So it's kind of like the safe play with Jennings or the upside play in a Dunze. John, which one would you go with?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Jennings here, I think, in this spot over Dunze for me personally. Again, I think there's a lot of mouths to feed, obviously, in Chicago. Dunze certainly could be a guy that takes advantage of that, but I feel like Jennings' injury was more contract related than injury related, and now that he is seemingly good to go and ready to play here, I think I'd rather trust the Jennings side of that. I do want to give a quick shout out. We had the issues with the old stream. Our guy Rob Fossil did sign up to become a member of the Fantasy Alarm YouTube membership there. He had some questions in earlier. Rob, can you just re-enter those for us here so we can answer those? Again, you paid the YouTube membership there. We don't see them anymore because we had to jump streams here. So if you're able to rejoin and find us here, throw them in the chat and we'll help you get straightened away with that. And again, if you guys are tuning in, we did have the Fantasy Star membership now available to you guys. It's $4.99 a month. Gives you priority answers to your questions. You pop up on the screen ahead so we can kind of locate them. I see Rob right here. He has a Stroud versus Goff question.
Yeah, he got in there. So yeah, we appreciate you guys. We're definitely answer them all. We'll give a little priority to people that support us. You can support us by liking and subscribing. You can do that for free, but if you become a member, you can move to the top of the queue. That's just how it works. So CJ Stroud or Goff. That's an interesting one, Johnny. No Christian Kirk. So Stroud really has Nico Collins, a bunch of rookies, and Dalton Schultz. So I feel like I'd lean Goff. You feel the same way?
Yeah, Goff obviously has the better receivers. So I'm good with that matchup against Green Bay for him as well. Plus, Stroud has really struggled on the road, going back now his rookie season and last year as well. So Goff for me here.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Chris Mahmood, good morning, family. PPR, need 2 for my flex. Travis Hunter, Jamison Williams, Jalen Warren. Thanks in advance. As excited as I am for Travis Hunter, I think I still play it. I really think Jalen Warren's going to have a great role. All offseason, he was playing essentially in the Najee Harris role with Kenneth Gainwell in his old role, which means he's going to start, but he's also the best pass blocker on the team and probably going to play a decent amount of pass downs too. So I think Jalen Warren and Jamison Williams where I go. Or John, are you feeling froggy enough to go with the upside?
Yeah, well, listen, I'm super encouraged by the fact that they said that Travis Hunter's going to play as a full-time wide receiver and he's going to play situational quarterback. We were always wondering, what's the split going to be like? Is he going to be playing as a part-time player, like 50 here, 50 there? Like what full-time wide receiver, situational quarterback was the report that came out. So Warren, we know is going to be the lead back, but it's in a tough spot against the Jets. I'm inclined to go the wide receivers here and go Hunter and Jamison Williams.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. So get them in there. Next one here, we have PPR start 2, Breece Hall, DJ Moore, RJ Harvey. As much as, again, this is another one where I love Harvey, but we don't even know what his role is going to be. He could be operating early behind J.K. Dobbins. This is a guy that I love having on my team. I'll start him where I have to, but when you have Breece Hall and DJ Moore, you don't have to start him. So especially he's definitely more of a full PPR play for me. So I'm going to go Breece Hall and DJ Moore there.
Yeah, I'll go the front 2 as well. Again, it doesn't really even feel like the right game script for RJ Harvey here either. They're big 8.5 point favorites at home. that could be over quickly, and then they just go Dobbins to grind out the clock. So
yeah, John, bench Calvin Ridley with the tough matchup against Patrick Surtain for the
yeah, I
rookie
think you
upside
have
play.
to. We've talked a lot about like Patrick Surtain will give up the PI than risk you getting open. So you don't. I'd rather just go Golden in this spot here.
Yeah, unfortunately, and yeah, we had issues with the other stream, so gotta re-enter the questions. Really sorry about that, guys. It's not on our end, obviously, but we weren't hiding from you guys.
Let's get Kate Quicks here. He gave us a super chat. Another way that you guys can pop up. He's got RJ Harvey or Tracy, or Kamara here. So
he's starting Swift and Kamara, so I think this is a flex question.
Yeah,
and I'm going Tyron Tracy. I mean, there's been essentially all offseason, people were right after the draft, people were like, oh, Scatabo or Tracy. All the beat writers are saying that it's not a competition. Cam Scatabo missed essentially the entire offseason. So it's really just going to be Tracy as a starter and Scatabo mixing in. Whereas with Harvey, we don't know what that's going to look like. Also, the Titans are quietly a pretty darn good run defense with Jeffrey Simmons and those guys. So Harvey, again, is a guy that I have on a ton of teams, but actually don't have in a ton of my lineups. I have him on a lot of benches ready to go. Rob here, who is a super member here. So you can throw a super chat to us like that, or you can become a member and you get a little bit of priority. PPR need 2: Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Stephon Diggs, Michael Pittman, and that's a doozy there. I think you still start Garrett Wilson.
I think we did Wilson and Pittman with that. I think we answered that, but nobody heard us.
We answered that. No one could see us.
No one can see us or hear us. We went Garrett Wilson and Pittman on that one. Right. Again, I'm a little concerned about the weather. I know, Coop, you said it looks like it might be clearing up. You live close to the stadium than I do.
Start raining. So it rained this morning. I'm looking outside 10 minutes away. It's supposed to start raining again at the start of the game here. And again, Diggs is coming off an ACL. You got 2 plays that I consider much safer in Wilson and Pittman.
And I think Olave is going to be better than a lot of people think. I understand being scared of Spencer Rattler, but he's still a really good wide receiver, and they're still going to have to throw the ball a ton. They're expected to lose a lot of games here. So, yeah.
Rob's got another one here. TJ Hawkinson versus Evan Engram. You're not going to find a bigger Evan Engram fan than me, but where I have Hawkinson, I plan to start him for these first 3 games at least while Jordan Addison's out. I guess if JJ McCarthy comes out and looks absolutely terrible this week, maybe I'll have Engram ranked ahead next week. But Hawkinson is in a great situation now with no Addison. That was the main concern for us drafting Hawkinson. But for now, I'm going to go with Hawkinson. And you got Engram in your back pocket. Again, with Engram,
this week.
We don't know for sure if Engram is going to get a full-time role. He could just end up being like a part-time guy. Keith here wants to know, John, he's got a flex, full PPR. David Montgomery, Zach Charbonnet, Keon Coleman, Cade Otton. Monty, right?
Monty, yeah.
Yeah, Monty, I mean, because David Montgomery, like I was looking at the prop bets for him because I'm betting the over on his 53.5 rushing plus receiving yards. In 26 of his 32 games, he's had at least 53.5 yards from scrimmage, right? So right there, that's a floor of 5 points.
The most profitable bet is the anytime touchdown, David Montgomery, because it just cashes every week, basically.
Cashes every week. And the thing is, this guy, the 6 games he didn't have at least 50 yards from scrimmage, 3 of them he got hurt during those games. One of them was a 52-14 win over the Titans, and the other 2 games were against the Bucs and Vikings, who are 2 of the toughest run defenses. Like, this guy is involved every time. So appreciate you guys. If you can hit that like and thumbs up, that helps us out here. So yes, we are up. We are live, Death Wish. We are rocking. It is football Sunday. Let's get these lineups squared away. Another one here. Need a RB and a flex. So 2 out of 3 out of Breece Hall, Tony Pollard, and Jalen Waddle. I'm pretty scared about this matchup for Pollard. I know there's no Tajay Spears, but Denver, mile high, rookie quarterback.
I'd rather go Hall and Waddle here.
Hall and Waddle, yeah. Tony Pollard and Travis Etienne. Now we're getting into potential split backfield territory. Do we just go with Pollard with the known role? I do have Pollard ahead of Etienne in my rank.
Yeah, I mean, probably. Again, the game script could still fit better for Etienne if they are going to use him as this sort of change of pace. Again, we're fully speculating that Tank Bigsby, Travis Etienne.
Yes.
They used them pretty evenly during the preseason. They both had varying level of successes. For sure that Etienne is going to be a pass catching back, just the way that they've talked and utilized him We know Tank doesn't catch football. We don't know what Bashal Tutin's going to be using here. So, like, Pollard's probably, but again, I don't know the game script fits him in the spot either. I might lean ETN in week 1, honestly. I don't think you're going to see a 70-30 Tank Bigsby here. I think you're going to see probably closer to a split early on. If you look at the Bucky Irving snap share from last year and the usage, it really wasn't until the second half of the year where they let him go.
Yeah. Rashad White had 1,000 yards from scrimmage. Yeah. He had 1,000 yards from scrimmage. But the thing is, like, how much are they going to use like Julius Chestnut and those guys? I feel like Pollard could play 80% of snaps.
I mean, yes. Again, it's all about what you think they're going to. Yeah. What's he going to come with away? 12 carries for 58 yards today. I mean, I don't see him running all over Denver. You know,
I would, yeah, but he'll be involved in the pass game. For me, and I like Tank Bigsby more than ETN, but I think I would start Pollard over both of them just because of the guaranteed work. But hey, John, you know.
Hey, we're split. That happens, right?
We're split, so you might have to get a third opinion on that one. Howard Bender is going to be taking over the Fantasy Alarm Twitter at noon. So if you wanted a third tiebreaker, DJ, I would just tweet at Fantasy Alarm and say, hey, give me your answer on Pollard versus ETN, and that'll be the final answer on that one.
I want to give a shout out to our guy Lewis. Became a new member of the Fantasy Alarm YouTube channel there.
Hell yeah. All right, Lewis, new member. Let's get him up there. Let's go, dude. Lewis, you get to cut the line. So throw a question up there whenever you please. We have a couple other ones that get to cut the line here. We have Rob, who's already a member. McLaurin, Grease Hall. if you're feeling a little bit of what's Greece? Athens Hall, May Flowers. All right, so we're all over the place here.
Yeah.
McLaurin, Hall, or Flowers? Where are you at, John? It's Terry, right, dude? Gotta be.
Who did you say? Can you do?
Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, Terry for sure.
Yeah. K Quicks with the super chat. Nix or Purdy, and flex Debo, Tracy, or Eckler. I'm gonna go Bo Nix on that one, just because, you know, the 49ers are in a weird spot. McCaffrey kind of nicked up here. They're obviously brand new setup with no Debo, no Ayuk. And Nix has the mobile upside as well. At the flex, I'm starting Tyrone Tracy. I'm big on Tracy. Unless, John, I mean, are you a believer in Debo Samuel?
Not yet. I mean, I want to believe he'll be good. I do, but I'm going to go Tracy here first. And then I'm going – dude, I took the under. So my favorite bet of the day is under 31.5 pass attempts for Bo Nix because I just don't think that the game script's going to have him throwing a ton. Ooh. I think Purdy might be the better play today.
All right. John's a QB whisperer out here. Dude. He puts in the work. He does the QB DFS article for us. So I'm with him on that, Purdy. And I'll probably adjust my rankings to reflect that as well because I believe in Johnny.
We got CG in chat saying that Chris Rodriguez is not active for today.
That's beautiful. That's great.
So go get your Bill Krosky merit props in.
Yeah. I mean, they pulled him, John, because people were betting. They're slamming the under so hard that it got down to 20 yards, and then they pulled him. So maybe they'll put him back up for us.
Darnell Mooney inactive. We are starting to get some big name inactives here today. So.
All right. Yeah, it's 11:30. So, okay. A little bump to Kyle Pitts. Doesn't affect Drake London. Puts Ray McLeod on like a crazy, like a Scott Fishbowl level deep radar, but probably just going to be a boost for Pitts, in my opinion. Dan Schwartz, and we're going to pop back down. Hit some more of those member chats definitely in a second. We just want to hit some of these ones.
Yeah, let's get to Dan's question here. Yeah. We have another member, Ralph A, just joining up, so we'll get to your question here in a second, Ralph, and all of you guys there as well. Tracy, Golden, Chubb, Mason, Coop, 2 for you.
2 of those. I'm going with the first 2. I'm going with the upside of Matthew Golden. There's a real possibility that most of the Packers pass catchers have just been kind of okay. Romeo Doubs, Dontavian Wicks, neither one's ever had a 100-yard game from scrimmage during the season. Jaden Reed is a part-time player. Now he's dealing with a Jones fracture. I'm going with the upside of Golden here. They took him in the first round, which they never do. And then I'm going Tyrone Tracy. This is a guy that, again, I'm higher than most on. But Nick Chubb, he's, he really – this offseason, there was not a lot of positive things to say about him. The only positive things we're hearing are that he's going to start. That's it. And Jordan Mason.
Except for right now, Ian Rappaport reporting that Nick Chubb will be the bell cow back for the Houston Texans.
Well, Tyrone Tracy is going to be the bell cow as well. So would you go Chubb over Tracy then?
Honestly, maybe.
I just like Tracy's pass catching ability. Converted wide receiver. Kind of reminds me of like a super discount Austin Eckler, Alvin Kamara type guy. So full PPR, I do like Tracy, but again, Howard Bender's going to be running the Fantasy Alarm account. If we're split, we're not often split, but if we are, pop in, throw the question up.
Here's another reason to maybe be less enthused about Tracy. Giants tackle Andrew Thomas is officially inactive today.
Ooh, baby. All right. Well, we'll have to revisit that. Maybe it should be Chubb and Golden then. If you want to play it safe, go Chubb and Golden. Just know that we don't know necessarily how efficient Chubb is going to look. I'm rooting for him because he's a great guy and a great player. We'll hit a couple more of these that came in about 15 minutes ago, and then we'll jump down to some of the super chats and the new members. Doug is out here, wants 2 Metcalf, Tech McMillan, or Igbuka. The hype plays.
Probably Tet and Igbuka for me.
I'm gonna
Metcalf on Sauce Gardner today.
Yeah, I'm going for it, man. The over-under for that Jets Steelers game is like 38 points. That game could just be an absolute slog. Could just be gross. Last one for Pop here. Then we're going to jump down to the super duper chats. Good morning, fellas. 1 wide receiver, 1 flex, Calvin Ridley, Travis Hunter, Matthew Golden, Juwan Jennings, RJ Harvey, Travis Etienne. So we just need at least 1 wide receiver and then the next best guy. I'm off Ridley today.
Probably Golden, and I would go Etienne still over this one, right?
Over.
You want to go 2 wide receivers and go Golden and
Jennings. I think I would go Golden and Jennings.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Golden and Jennings on that one because Jennings, like, again, super highly consolidated target share over there because of the fullback and tight end usage. All right, we got some new members in the house. We already hit Rob's question.
Let's get Lurch's super chat here.
We got a super chat.
Yeah, Lurch. It's 1 PPR.
1 PPR. DK, ETN, or Bill Krosky Merritt.
I mean, now that you don't have Chris Rodriguez active, you got to be built up. We probably even might have to revisit some of the Eckler conversations we've had, right?
Eventually, yeah. So I'm gonna go Bill on that one for sure. I got to get my rankings updated with no Chris Rodriguez, so we go Bill there. The other one,
and then 1 running back, 1 flex for Brees Ford, Zay, and Hunter. I'm going Zay. I mean, I like Zay Flowers. I think Zay Flowers deserves a spot in that group, and I probably still just go Brees Hall.
Yeah, I'm going Brees Hall, and I'm going Zay Flowers. Yeah, and if you do a super chat, you can ask us 10
anything you want.
If you ask wherever you want, and you go right to the top of the queue.
All right, Lewis has some questions, and Rob has some questions as well.
Yep. And then we'll go, and then we'll pop back up. So 1 point PPR, 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. Bigsby, Evans, Thielen, Jameson, Kyle Williams. That one's easy to me, John. Right? It's Evans, it's Jameson Williams. Like, these guys are focal points of their offense. Both have a decent floor and high ceiling. Right?
Yeah.
Rob here needs 2. Zay Flowers, Jalen Warren, DJ Moore, Cooper Kupp, Travis Etienne.
I probably go Moore and Flowers.
Moore and Flowers. That's exactly how I have it ranked as well. Even if we love Jalen Warren, like, these guys are, especially in full PPR, capable of 7, 8, 9 receptions. 1 point PPR already started Pacheco. Need an RB and 2 flexes. Ford, Genty, Achane, Tillman, Wandale. Definitely Genty and Achane.
Yeah, right? Genty and Achane for sure.
One more though. Is it Cedric Tillman today in this matchup with Flacco and the Bengals, or is it Jerome Ford? Or is it Wan'Dale Robinson? You and I talked about him last night and the fact that he got 140 targets last year.
No, go the running back. Go Ford.
Yeah, Ford, Genty, Achane, 3 RB set. Lewis, 1 PPR, 2 wide receiver, 2 flex, 1 tight end. Pat Bryant, Diggs, Jennings, London, DJ Moore, Kraft, Andrews. So we're setting the whole lineup. I'm going to have the tight end is going to be Andrews. DJ Moore and London are going to be in the lineup. So, and then my 2 flexes are going to be Diggs and Jennings. So Pat Bryant, we have no indication that he's
not yet. Got to see how that one plays out.
Yeah. So let's pop back up here. Again, we got a ton of questions in here.
We got a Keith Biggs with a super chat. Golden or Tracy for a flex?
I'm going Matthew Golden. I'm excited. They made him a starter. They made him a first round pick. Jaden Reed's banged up. No Christian Watson. I mean, the conditions are good. And the Lions run a ton of man-to-man, which is always good for these guys that can break off crazy routes. So back up top here, we were on Coulter. PPR, DJ Moore, Shakir, Jacoby Myers.
More for sure.
More, yeah. McLaurin, Jamison Williams, Myers, Judy. First two here for us. We're big on JMO, and McLaurin is, I mean,
it's Judy and Jamison.
Right. No, McLaurin for me.
Oh yeah, McLaurin and Judy, right?
McLaurin.
I'm going Judy. I like Judy. Yeah.
With Flacco in there, he is a good PPR play.
Flacco's passing prop is at 37.5. Like they're gonna grow.
All right. And you've been high on Jamison Williams. Higher. I
have. But matchups dictate. I think that Judy's gonna have a big day.
We'll go Judy. He's safer in that one. One PPR. Cedric Tillman, Braylon Allen, Dylan Sampson. Hey, you heard it here. 40 pass attempts today for Joe Flacco. Let's go with Tillman. He was great. Yeah. He was great last year before the concussion. PPR need one flex, no tight end premium. So Chris Rodriguez is out. So you can cross him off. Ollie Gordon, Jaden Higgins, who gets a little boost with no Christian Kirk today, or the ever reliable Hunter Henry. I think I might just throw caution to the wind with Jaden Higgins there. Hunter Henry.
I think Higgins is where I go as well. The boring plays Henry, the safe floor. Yeah. But Higgins is where I'm leaning.
Higgins where I'm going to. Chuba Hubbard, Garrett Wilson, DeAndre Swift, Matthew Golden need two. Both running backs, John?
Yes, both running backs.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Deathwish, what's up, buddy? 6 points for any TD. Would you go Trevor Lawrence or Purdy? Johnny, the QB guru.
I mean, if you already have CMC and Kittle, you might as well just play them all, right? Like,
I have Purdy ranked ahead.
Either CMC and Kittle are going to have good games, and therefore Purdy's going to have a good day, or they're going to suck and he's not. So
if you play DFS, Deathwish, Trevor Lawrence is very cheap over there, and I think he's a good value-based play, but I just can't rank him ahead of Purdy, not until we see what Liam Cohen's offense looks like, what everything looks like. Benching Wilson for Egbuka, I'm guessing that's Garrett Wilson, which not crazy. Joey, just so you know, Joey Porter, he's not like the best corner out there, but he is kind of like Patrick Surtain in that he just tackles guys. Like if you get open on him, he will just tackle you and take the pass interference, and that you don't get any fantasy points for that. He had the most penalties per game of any corner last year. Very annoying for fantasy when he does that. So just be careful with Garrett Wilson, especially, and Justin Fields is throwing the ball. So Emeka, Debo, and Nico. Dumb call. I would actually start Wilson, Emeka, and Nico and bench Debo if I was going to.
You're benching who?
I would bench Debo and start
Debo. Garrett Wilson. I'm benching Debo in that spot as well.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Jerome Ford, Tyrone Tracy over Garrett Wilson. I don't think so, John.
I think I'm just betting on Garrett Wilson there.
Not enough juice because those other guys are also on bad teams. Like
Garrett Wilson had a really good season with bad quarterbacks. So
DJ Moore had a crazy good season with Justin Fields.
Do I think that Fields is a good quarterback? No. Do I think that he is good enough to get Garrett Wilson fantasy points today? I do. So
good enough. I think good enough is the exact word.
Yeah.
100%.
I'll go Pearsall and Diggs there.
Yep. Pearsall and Diggs. All right. We had another super chat in here, which we got to hit on. Quicks wants to know Golden or Tracy for the flex.
Golden.
Yeah, we're gonna go upside with Golden. Tracy, again, I like Tracy a lot, but no Andrew Thomas today. We're hearing weird things about the quarterback situation where they might get Jackson Dart in for a package
they have packages for Dart today.
Yeah, which that to me is just, I don't like that. I don't like hearing anything about that type of stuff. Swift or Monty, standard scoring.
Monty, probably.
Yeah, it should be Monty in standard. We just don't know what Swift.
The touchdown upside for Monty's greater.
It's so good. Yeah. He's like a touchdown per game player. Need 2 of 3. Pollard, Aaron Jones, or Egbuka. Thanks, boys. Egbuka definitely for me, and I'd probably just go Aaron Jones and Egbuka.
Aaron Jones. Again, I think we get a little overblown with the Jordan Mason thing. I think Aaron Jones is still going to be out there 60+% of the snaps. So
for sure. Shakir, Coleman, Tracy Jr., Rome. Shakir fully cleared off the high ankle sprain. Coleman said he's still got a little soreness from the groin, but he's going to go. And then Roman Dunze or Tracy. Just one of these, John. Is it Shakir in PPR?
Yeah, it's probably Shakir. I mean, Odunze I think might have the highest upside if he actually like ends up being that dude in this offense. But
I think you start Shakir just knowing that if Rome Odunze goes crazy, that means he has a good role in this offense, and you're not going to be upset about being able to start him for the rest of the year. But this is a 1 week decision, and Shakir in a game that has a 50.5 point over under tonight, that's probably that's the best play for right now because Rome could be a field stretcher again. You never really know for sure. Bill Krosky, Merritt, Ollie Gordon, Tyler Algier, Chris Rodriguez inactive, so gotta go Bill. Gotta go Bill down there.
I think you do have to go Bill, man. It's so crazy that they're going with the 7-rounder, but that's what they're at.
Yeah, so that's it, dude. Dobbins, Shakir, or Golden from Pop Brimage.
I think I lean Golden.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Golden as well. That Titans run defense is tough. Good morning, John and Coop. Good morning, Plesh. Happy football. Which one sits out of Genty, Kyron?
Who is Sarah playing here?
Oh yeah. We're in a league with Sarah.
Let's figure this.
You've been tricked by these guys before. I should have checked and see if I'm playing Belmer as well.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm playing whoever Limes is, so I'm in the clear. Who's sitting? Genty, Kyron, Devontae, or Garrett Wilson?
Hold on, let me check. I'm playing Brian Tino. Okay. You definitely not sitting Genty or Kyron.
I might sit Garrett Wilson.
I'm sitting Garrett Wilson. Even Devontae Adams doesn't have that great of a matchup either. The tough secondary for the Rams, but Garrett Wilson, tough to trust.
I think you just hope that the coverage goes to Puka, right? And they just have some better zone spots for Adams.
Yep, exactly. Chig, everyone in the world thinks Nakua is the wide receiver 1, so why wouldn't they cover it that way? Why wouldn't Derek Stingley be on Puka Nakua? Like, unless the NFL doesn't view it the way that the rest of the world does. So just got to bank on that. Chig or Golden and tight end premium. And this sounds like an FFPC question. And I'm going Golden. Even though I like Chig, you got to go Golden. There's just not enough guaranteed volume for Chig to make up the difference. Again, the tight end premium only applies to targets. Hunter Henry or Pitts, now that we know there's no Darnell Mooney.
Pitts. I'm high on that matchup. I think that game was going way overlooked in DFS. I saw someone, I think it was Ethan asked us a DFS question. No one's playing this Tampa Bay Atlanta game from a DFS perspective. It has like a 47.5, 48 game total with a 1.5 point spread, and everybody's just not playing it. So,
we have to hit rapid fire here. Chig or Tyler Warren. As much as I love Chig, got to go with the hyped upside play in Tyler Warren. He could just be special. Again, Chig isn't a guaranteed either. We don't know what his role is going to look like. He could be splitting with the rookie there, Gunnar Helm. So just lean into upside with Warren and just know that you got Chig in your back pocket there.
Yeah, rip him down, Coop. I can't.
We got to go rapid fire here because unfortunately we had some tech issues early on. Kangas man, what's up, buddy? James Cook or Devontae Adams?
I go Cook here.
Cook, yep. Warren or Hunter PPR. This is where you could play it safe if you want, and go with Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry safe. First round tight ends generally have really good seasons. So,
but sometimes they end up being Eric Ebron or Noah Fant.
Yeah. I might lean Warren there.
He's going upside. I'm playing it safe. So again, Howard Bender coming up in 9 minutes from now is going to be taking over the Fantasy Alarm Twitter, and he's just going to answer every single question. So if you're on there, throw it in there for a second opinion. I'm playing it safe with Hunter Henry. He wants to go upside with.
All right, what else we got? Yeah.
Cardinals
all day.
Cardinals all day. Sutton or Judy?
Judy.
Yeah. Tillman or Sampson?
Tillman.
I like Tillman.
Yeah.
Here we go. Washington Bengals or Jets defense. So Jets have the Steelers, the Bengals have the Browns, and the Commanders have the Giants.
I might go the Jets defense here.
Jets, okay.
38.5 game total.
Yeah, it's like you're not gonna lose points. Yeah, you're not gonna get buried. RJ Harvey or Josh Downs?
I might go Harvey this time.
I'm going Harvey for upside. That's fun. Thanks for fixing. Yes, you had to re-enter question. Sorry, buddy. Jaden Higgins, Marvin Mims, or DeAndre Hopkins? Jaden Higgins, no Christian Kirk. That's the difference maker, right? He could play a 90% snap share today. It's entirely possible because his other competition for snaps is, Jalen Noel, a rookie that's going to be playing the slot.
Rapid fire, Coop.
All right. Shaheed or Ollie Gordon?
Oh, Shaheed, but it's not great.
Not great, Bob. Big Gorilla, need 2. JCM, Caleb, Dylan, Bigsby, Bateman. So we're going Bill and we're going Bigsby.
Yeah, Bill and Bigsby.
Yeah. Glad to be back. Glad to have you back, Cindy. Need 2. Caleb Johnson. Caleb Johnson.
Yeah, Caleb Johnson, Jacoby Myers, Xavier Leggett, Wandale Robinson. I think I go Jacoby Myers and probably Wandale.
Oh, it's Caleb Johnson supposed to be with a K. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad, Cindy. Would you go with Myers and Wandale?
Myers and Wandale.
Yes. Start 2. Brees Hall, DJ Moore, RJ Harvey. We're going to start Brees Hall and DJ Moore. RJ Harvey is a good bench stash to have with those starters. Need 2. Juwan Jennings or Dunze Hawkinson. Probably bench Hawk there. Tight ends, man. Without the tight end positional scarcity, it doesn't really do much for me. Needs a quarterback of Love or Kyler. Kyler's got a tummy ache, John. Is that scaring you?
I'm still gonna go Kyler.
I'm going Kyler too. 6 point all touchdowns. Only touchdowns count. No, 6 point for all touchdowns, passing included.
Yeah.
For 1 PPR. Knicks versus May.
I'm still gonna go Knicks.
Still Knicks, yeah. But I love having May on the team. Need 2 wide receiver, 1 flex. DK Sutton, Ford Myers, Odunze, Pat Bryant, Jaden Higgins. So you rule out Pat Bryant from that group. Sutton's going to be in for us. DK or Odunze? I think it's just Sutton, DK, and Odunze. Unless you want Myers in there.
Yeah, I think actually, honestly, I would go Odunze
and Christian Gonzalez active.
Inactive.
Okay. Well, then maybe start Myers. What are we going to go with, John?
I went with Metcalf and Odunze.
No Sutton?
No, Sutton's got. We know what Surtain does.
You can start 3. No, it's Ridley that's facing Sutton.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Ridley that's facing Surtain.
Yeah. Okay, Sutton, DK, and Odunze. Those are my 3.
Yes. That's what we were saying. We said it right away, and then we circled around and we made it back.
Yeah.
Dylan Sampson or Adam Thielen?
I don't know what Thielen's going to do right away, so probably Sampson.
Yes. Defenses: Seattle, Pittsburgh, Texans. Pitt is number 1 for sure, followed by Seattle. I don't really like starting the Texans against. But Steelers defense. Justin Fields is a very fumbly player. Season long, full PPR. Purdy or Love?
Purdy, and then let's go with Swift there. We got a couple of member questions in Super Chat Scoop that we have to get to. So if you want to pull up Rob, he's got Hawkinson and Ingram on the board. Got thoughts?
Yeah, I gotta get you the control of this board for next week.
Yeah, well, we had to jump ship here, so
we did have to jump. Okay, so Rob's question is,
members are in green, so if you see their name in green, they're the on the side.
Well, there's like 100 of them.
Hawkinson and Ingram.
I don't see that one.
It's 2 under Brandon. Then there's Lewis and then Rob.
Didn't we already hit that one? No, we hit all those already.
Okay.
Yeah,
the one that you're showing on the screen looks like to me. But anyways, all right. What do you got next then?
Okay. Shakir, Golden, or Harvey in the flex?
Golden.
Golden as well. C-Rod healthy scratch. Yep, we saw that. We already did that one. Katie Jarvis, what's happening? You guys are the best. Commanders just said Rodriguez is inactive. Am I crazy for starting Bill over RJ Harvey? Not crazy, but I have Harvey ranked at still.
Yeah, probably. Well, I think I go Bill now that we know that there's no Rodriguez. You got to change the whole equation. They went from 3 running backs and mixed to 2, and we know that one's expected to only be the 3rd down back. So
yeah, and the Titans are a tough matchup. Okay, go Bill. Coop and John, Raiders, Pats today. What do we got in the line? I don't know, Tommy. You tell me. Last time I bet against you, I had to eat an entire tomato, and I don't like tomatoes.
I don't want to eat tomatoes. No thanks. Yeah. But Tommy, honestly, dude, hope you're doing well. Glad to have you in there.
Good to see you, buddy. But yeah, I'm not betting with you anymore. I'm done betting with you. Caleb Johnson or Hunter Henry in the flex. I gotta go Hunter Henry. We have no clue what Caleb Johnson is going to look like. Even he was clearly the 3rd back all offseason. So going there. Stroud or Gino, John?
Stroud.
Monty or Tracy? We're going Monty. He's just safer.
Yeah.
Eckler or Keon Coleman?
Eckler now. Yeah.
Big change. I mean, big change to take one of the guys out of the equation. Travion, Eckler, or Jacoby? I'm going Travion. Too much fun. Too exciting.
Yeah, Travion for sure. They're going to utilize him.
Favorite
DFS
DFS
day
play?
for cash games, James Conner.
Yeah, for cash, you got to play it safe. James Conner. I also really like the price for Hunter Henry. He's very safe, and that's what you want in cash games. He can really help the rest of your lineup. ETN or Ridley?
Ridley.
Yeah, I think this is where I do go Ridley. I think this is where I do. Oh, the question expanded to include Golden, in which case we say
Golden
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm still starting Kyler over May. We don't know what this offense is going to look
Kyler
like.
over May. Yep.
It's going to rain too. Need 2 of Hunter, Ridley, Ford, and Higgins. I'm definitely going to go Travis Hunter from that group.
I think I go Ford.
Ford?
Yeah.
Okay. Start Ford against the Bengals. We already got that one. All right. Did we get Ralph's question here? Steelers, Rams, Bears, or 49ers defense? We're going Steelers.
I go Steelers.
Yeah. JSN or Pollard?
JSN.
I love JSN. We're back. We're crushing it. Dynasty Coach A, what's happening, brother? Love to see you. If you guys have never checked out Dynasty Coach A on Twitter or any of the tools he offers, especially his Beth algorithm and the Beth ball tools, definitely check out Dynasty Coach A. He's a John Arrington, good guy in my book. FFPC, flex Loveland, Sharbs, Mims, or Josh Palmer.
Mims.
Yeah. It should be Mims. He'll definitely get some screens. He got a ton of screens last year. Sharbs is kind of interesting, but I go Mims. 6-point all TD. We hit that one already.
Yeah, I think we did that one already. It was like next
Eckler, right? Bill, or Keon.
Bill.
Yeah, remind you get to cut the line if you do a super chat or if you remember like Lewis or Rob are. And today we had a little bit of a tech issue, but we got a whole setup when we get onto our main thing where we're going to be able to pull those a lot easier. Judy, Dobbins, Sutton, Hubbard. Start 1. I feel good about Judy today, John.
Yeah, no, I really like Judy. Yeah, I go Judy there.
Harvey or Golden?
Golden,
yeah. I like, again, Harvey is a guy we loved picking because
this is the Cardinals. This is the Cardinals defense.
Cardinals, yes. Sure. Cardinals defense, I think I have them ranked defense 3 this week overall. A couple minutes left. Get your question in right now. We'll answer every question that comes in before we officially hit noon here. So Schultz or Theo Johnson? I'm going to go Theo. I'm going to go Schultz. I'm going to go Schultz. With no Christian Kirk out there now, he actually could be a top 2 target on the team. Like, he could weasel his way back into that formula. So I do like Schultz. Theo Johnson, unfortunately, blocked on a ton of pass plays last year, 13.8%. And how often, John, do you see 2 guys get 140 targets and then come back the next year and not?
Yeah, I mean, these are very low end tight ends anyway. So, it's just moving on. I would go Ibuka here.
Yep, it's Ibuka. I mean, doesn't get more exciting than him with no Jalen McMillan.
Dobbins will get the late run in that game, but I think Ibuka is in a better matchup.
Yeah, and again, Ibuka here, Craig. Like, if you're not going to start him now, when are you going to start him? No Godwin, no Jalen McMillan. Conditions are perfect. All right, last question here, unless we get a super chat or a member chat coming in. T-Mac, Ridley, Dobbins, or Bill? Gotta go Tet, right? It's Tet season.
Tet, yeah, probably Tet there.
It's Tet.
If you looked in the start section, Coop, there's some. I don't know if we got all the ones from Lurch, K Quicks, and Ralph.
Yeah,
I think we did, but I don't know if you want to flash them on the screen just in case.
I started those to make sure that we got them. So I just to recap some of the member questions. RJ Harvey or or Tyrone Tracy. I'm starting Swift and Kamara.
Yeah.
On that one, I went Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy, I think is where we're going.
Yeah. Purdy or Knicks with the Purdy or Knicks, John?
Yeah, I went Purdy here.
Yeah, and then the flex is Debo, Tracy, or Eckler, and I like Tracy, but we said we revisit the Eckler question.
Yeah, I still think Tracy's probably the guy here.
Right. Need 2. Oh, that was from Shorts. New member from Ralph. Lurch wanted to know DK, ETN, or Bill. Still DK for me.
Yeah, still DK.
Yeah,
so again, Bill's a lot more interesting now.
Right. And then the flex of Brees, Ford, Zay, or Hunter. I'm starting Brees Hall in the flex.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Yeah. Golden or Tracy. We like Golden. And then the defense question, Steelers. So Justin Fields is QB6 all time in fumbles per game. And TJ Watt is a very punchy fella. I wouldn't be surprised if
Two questions. Last two questions in Lewis and Rob, members here. And then you can go get Bender. He's taking over the fantasy on Twitter right now. 4-point touchdown for Lewis. Knicks versus Mayfield. I'm going to go Baker for sure.
Baker, yeah.
And then a wide receiver and a flex. I go Neighbors, definitely.
Neighbors for sure.
And then probably Sutton. I
have Sutton ranked ahead, but if you wanted to get crazy and go Tet, we wouldn't go against you. And I'll tell you, Lewis, that's a great question for Howard Bender because he loves Sutton and Tet. So if you just throw him at Fantasy Alarm on Twitter, he's taking over right now. And if you just say Sutton or Tet, that'll lock that in. And then, yeah, Rob, I'm going Schultz over Auden. Auden is still the odd man out over there, whereas Schultz could be a top 2 target on the team until Christian Kirk gets back. We have no idea how the targets can shake out. Yep. So Schultz for me.
All right. Johnny?
We did
that is it. I don't know how to end this stream, Coop. You're going to have to do that for us here. So
again,
we appreciate you guys hanging in with us. Apologies for all those technical issues. I will make sure that we are set up and ready to go here for next week. Whether it's StreamYard or Restream, we'll figure it out. But we'll definitely be here, hopefully bug-free for all of you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Good luck in week 1, guys. We'll catch you guys later.
Thank you, guys. Yep. Definitely check with Bender again on the Fantasy Alarm Twitter, or just if you're a member, drop your questions in Coop's Corner, and I'll answer them over there in Discord. I'll be there from the next hour until kickoff. Hey, guys, I hope you guys have an absolute blast today. Make sure to relax if your players don't do well. And remember that when your players do well, flip that coffee table, high fives all around. Enjoy it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll catch you out there.